From Tegucigalpa, Honduras, it's Concacaf Nations League A Group B competition between the home side Honduras and Grenada. Welcome to Estadio Nacional, Chelato, Úcles here in Honduras. So glad you could be with us in front of a packed house, 77 degrees. Might be some rain here tonight. Not much wind to speak of, but should be a fantastic atmosphere here in Honduras for more Concacaf Nations League action between two teams here in Group B of League A. There you see the table up to this point. Honduras will only have 3 points on their mind after suffering an opening 1-0 defeat to Jamaica. It's there with Haiti up atop the table. Grenada comes in after a 1-1 draw against Suriname. Grenada actually had a lead in that game, but conceded an equalizer less than 2 minutes later to settle for the 1 point. It's the first time these two countries are facing each other in the Concacaf Nations League, which should make for a fun contest here tonight.
Damas y caballeros, les pedimos ponerse en pie y guardar respeto para el himno nacional de Granada. Escuchamos las sagradas notas del himno nacional de Honduras.
Well, that doesn't give you goosebumps. I'm not sure what will. Packed house here in Tegucigalpa singing along to their country's national anthem before Honduras and Grenada do battle in League A, Group B of Concacaf Nations League 2023. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Again, Honduras trying to bounce back from a 1-0 defeat to Jamaica, while Grenada is trying to notch its first 3 points of the tournament, coming off of a 1-1 draw against Suriname. Let's take a look at the starting 11s. First for Ronaldo Rueda and Honduras. Idric Menjivar is in goal. There you see Anthony Lozano, the captain. LAFC's Denny Maldonado gets the start on the back line for Honduras. Luis Palma up top. He represents Celtic FC in his club. Our match officials today: Ivan Barton, first assistant referee David Moran, second assistant referee Henry Papiro, and fourth official David Gomez. This is the first matchup between these two nations in the Concacaf Nations League. However, they have played 3 different times outside of Nations League play, and it has been all Honduras. Total domination, 3 wins, 15 goals for Honduras compared to just 1 for Grenada in the short 3-match history between these two nations. Terrence Connor has this starting 11. Jacob Berkeley Agapong is the captain. Few representing Queen's Park Rangers: Benjamin Etienne, Caden Harrick on the back line. In fact, 3 of the 4 on the back line representing Queen's Park Rangers, along with Trevon Williams. It is a raucous atmosphere at Estadio Chelato, Úcles in Tegucigalpa, and they are eager to see their home country get the 3 points and get on the board in CONCACAF Nations League play in 2023. There's Ronaldo Rueda. These two teams last met in the 2021 Gold Cup, both in Group D. Was a 4-0 victory for Honduras. Honduras in white, Grenada in the red. In front of a packed house, we are just about ready to go. And we are underway in Tegucigalpa. Honduras starts with possession. Big opportunity here for Honduras to get themselves going in this tournament against the team they've had plenty of success against in the past. To the outside. Rodriguez along the goal line has his cross deflected and then roll over for a throw-in. Alexander Lopez for Jorge Alvarez. Laid over to the right side. Here comes the cross in, nobody home for Honduras. Battle for it down in the left corner. And Grenada able to get it going the other way for the moment. Davy Flores. Leaves it back for his keeper, Menjivar. Vega. Now a long ball down the right side. Is this onside? It is. And a nice play by Jason Belfon to come out and nab that, thwarting any opportunity for Honduras. Vega. That's Ricky Zapata. Now sending it to the far side. Settled down by Maylor Nunez. Now for Lopez. Into the middle, Flores. Left side now, not a good touch. Rolls over for a throw-in. That went off of Honduras last. Tried to get around that right side, but Grenada had it played well, and here they come trying to build back the other way. Down the left side, Darius Johnson. And he loses it. And Honduras will try and regroup. Zapata. Crowd eagerly anticipating this buildup. Maylor Nunez for Flores. Comes near side Zapata. Settles it down. Has some space. Gets it back. Zapata sends a low cross, deflected, and goes out for a corner. Likely a mishit, but certainly Ronaldo Rueda's side will take the corner opportunity. They go short off the corner. Now the cross. Middle header off the side of the goal. That came off of the captain, Anthony Lozano. A good ball in, and he just couldn't put it on frame. So a good start for Honduras in the first 5 minutes. Grenada has handled the pressure mostly well. Honduras dominant in this series. Will pound that storyline throughout. An uphill battle, especially in this environment for Grenada. First matchup since the Gold Cup in 2021. First matchup in Concacaf Nations League play for these two countries. Honduras on the move again with pace. Onside. The cross low and cleared away, but another corner. No, it stayed in. Well done by Grenada. Getting out of harm's way. They pick up possession with Berkeley Agapong. Whistle and a foul going the other way. Honduras all-time in Concacaf Nations League. This is their 12th match. 5 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses, a -1 goal differential, and right now that's the difference. Their 1-0 loss to Jamaica in the first match, and for whatever reason, Macau Gaines is being told to exit for the moment. He's unsure why. Seemed to be maybe some sort of equipment issue. Asking him to get taped back up. What a crowd tonight in Tegucigalpa. And they are lively, as you can hear. That's over everybody's head, and a throw in for Honduras. Concacaf Nations League for Grenada. This is their 12th match. They're 4 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses. They've conceded 22, they've scored 13 in their Concacaf Nations League history. And they'll have a throw in here. Cedra Lewis, who's not in the starting 11 for Grenada, scored their lone goal in the home draw to Suriname. Got to imagine that it must feel like a missed opportunity for Grenada to come away from that match with just the 1 point, given that they conceded the equalizer so abruptly after going ahead 1-0. Now having to come to this tough environment, not a very easy task. Honduras so far has dominated with possession. Can they cash in? Moving towards the middle. Teeing it up. No. Reversing sides. Left to the outside right. Edge of the box. Sent into the middle. The header! Sprawling save to his left by Belfon. It is a corner for Honduras, but the first grade A chance for the home side tonight. Alexander Lopez to take the corner. Low corner. Played well by Grenada, and here they come with Berkeley Agapong. He is dispossessed quickly, and it rolls all the way down to Menjivar, the keeper for Honduras. Honduras building up again. It's been all Honduras for the first 10 minutes. The cross, back post, nobody home. But, hey, that's a throw-in. Wow. Take one more look at that chance from moments ago. Great header, but an even better save. Quality from Jason Belfon. Flores. Now back into the middle. Reversing sides. And let's see, that one's just a bit too far out of the reach of Edwin Rodriguez. So a goal kick coming for Grenada. Still 0-0 thanks to a huge save moments ago by Jason Belfon, the man right there. Maldonado and Carlton Belmar matched up. Belmar, a member of Richmond Kickers. Maldonado of LAFC. There are a few other members of MLS clubs on the Honduran side. Brian Acosta of Portland Timbers, Joseph Rosales of Minnesota United, and David Ruiz Ochoa of Inter Miami. Lionel Messi's teammates. Grenada threatening. Handled well by Honduras. And Maldonado able to get things started the other way. On the counter. Long ball down the left side, making a run. But handled by Etienne. He plays it to his keeper, Belfon. Aggressive off his line to cut Luis Palma off. Grenada. And Belmar. Into the right corner. For Etienne. His cross. Nobody home. Closest to the area was Stefan Abraham. One more look at that opportunity earlier. Lozano came oh so close. Needed a big save from Belfon. He remains scoreless. Star that save. If Grenada earns a result tonight, good run, would have been onside, but quality on the pass not quite there. Belfon gobbles it in. From the looks of it, he's going to be a busy man tonight. It feels like Grenada just hopes to absorb this pressure and then try and break out on the counter. Honduras, though, doing whatever they want at the moment. Bobbled there for a second by Belfon, but he falls on it. Captain Anthony Lozano, Getafe CF, his club side. Anthony takes a ton of pride wearing the captain's armband for his home country, Honduras. Great start in the first ever matchup between these two sides in Concacaf Nations League. Lozano went down, and Honduras will have a free kick from that spot. See if Honduras can cash in off this set piece. Palma of Celtic FC. Alexander Lopez stand over it. Looks like Palma will be the one to take it. He runs past. The service. The top of the 18. Back for Palma. Creative play, but defended well. Cleared away by Trevon Williams. Right idea there from Honduras. But again, Grenada handled it well. Lots of space on this near side for Ricky Zapata. Back into the middle. They loop it, at least tried to for Zapata, but it was too far to the inside, and nobody was home for Honduras. 15 minutes in the books. One massive save by the man on your screen just a few moments ago has us scoreless. No real threatening chances from Grenada to this point. They barely had any possession. Possession right now, 75-25 in favor of Honduras. Feels like it's a lot more lopsided than that. They build up again. Zapata has it roll off his foot, and a goal kick coming. What a crowd tonight in Tegucigalpa. Hoping to see their home country notch 3 points and get into the win column in Concacaf Nations League play. League A Group B action. The flag comes up. A foul, and they call it against Grenada. Zapata was battling for position with Stefan Abraham. And it's Abraham who gets the foul call, despite the fact that it was his jersey being tugged. I guess they got him for the pull down on Zapata. Figure that they would have seen the grab of the jersey prior to that. Zapata controls. Palma resets with his keeper, Edric Menjivar of CD Olympia. Race for it towards that touchline, won by Grenada, and they're able to clear. You just got to wonder how long Grenada can hang on and withstand all this pressure, this barrage of possession. There hasn't been, outside of a few chances early on here and there, too much quality on goal. Here comes another corner. But you figure wearing down Grenada, keeping the pressure on, will eventually pay off for the Hondurans. Jason Belfon directing traffic. Here comes header. Took a double deflection and went over. And it results in a goal kick. Maldonado was the last to make contact with it. Honduras been extra creative here on these set pieces. It's Carlton Belmar of Richmond kicker, slow to get up. He's off and running under his own power. There's Terrence Connor having a conversation with Benjamin Etienne and the fourth official. Kept it along that touchline. Ashley Charles tried to feed it through Luis Palma. And good job of getting out of the way of it was Charles before it deflected back off of him, so they retain the throw-in. However, they give it right back to Honduras, and they can reset from the back. Errant pass. Grenada gives it right away. Good one-touch passing so far for Honduras, but that one just eluded Luis Palma. And it's a throw incoming. #21 minute, first half. Big save by Jason Belfon to keep this scoreless a handful of moments ago off of the captain for Honduras, Anthony Lozano. Take a look at the possession so far, 72-28. But the quality of possession obviously not there for Grenada. They barely touched the ball. Honduras, that build-up's been good, but the finishing in the final third hasn't quite been there just yet. But Grenada seems content, I should say, to sit back. Maybe will Honduras into a mistake so they can counter. Long ball, chase for it. Won by Honduras. Flipped and caught by Belfon. That was Lozano again, involved in the action. A 1-0 defeat for Honduras in their first match against Jamaica. A 1-1 draw for Grenada against Suriname last time out for them. Some space. Good ball. Lozano into the middle. Deflects away. Zapata catches up to it. Zapata, low cross. Deflects and rolls onto Belfon, who's been on top of things in the first 22 minutes tonight. Charles. They turn it over at midfield, and Honduras on it again. Luis Palma drags towards the middle, goes down from behind. No foul, says Ivan Barton. And Grenada. Stefan Abraham. Down to the near side for Belmar. His pass deflects. Charles resets. Retreating on it, Harik. Plays it for his keeper, Belfon, who shifts it left. Josh Gabriel. Long down the middle. Headed away and into the control of Stefan Abraham and Grenada. First threatening possession so far for Grenada. On the far side, Darius Johnson battling. Into the middle for Trevon Williams. They give and go. The shot takes a deflection over the bar on top of the goal. It's a goal kick. Or is it? It's a corner. Well done by Grenada to earn the corner. Yeah, deflected off the back right there. About 22 yards out. So Menjivar in a spot to be tested for the first time in this first half. He could have eaten a whole meal back there to this point. Darius Johnson will send the corner in. Here it comes. Back post. Deflected. Let's see, last touch. Grenada, I think, wanted a handball. An emphatic no from Ivan Barton. It's a good corner. And Grenada looked like they might have had a chance after the deflection. That went off the shoulder and then went out. That close, putting it in a dangerous area. Rodriguez. Zapata making a run. Gets positioning. His cross to the far side. Just eluded Lozano. And it rolls all the way over the touchline for a Grenada throw-in. The Spice Boys hanging on so far. Los Catrachos have dominated to this point. Zapata maybe got away with one. There's a player down for Grenada. Can Honduras take advantage? Thought about teeing it up from distance, and he does. And a good save trying to test Jason Belfon. He's up to the task, but here comes another corner. A shot with good pace. Again, putting it in a dangerous spot. Well done by Alexander Lopez. Be an out swinging corner. And another chance for Honduras. Here it comes. Available and high. Maybe a little wide as well. Honduras again coming close, but that finish just lacking just a little bit. Good ball in from Lopez on the corner. And that one just went wide and high. Long ball all the way down. Zapata retreats. Sends it over the touchline for a Grenada throw-in. Etienne in close quarters, turn it over. And then Charles heads up from behind, slows things down, sends it out for a Honduras throw-in. Bad throw-in, but Honduras will retain possession. Zapata. What a crowd tonight in Tegucigalpa for this Concacaf Nations League matchup. Fourth all-time meeting between these two countries. First in this competition. It's been all Honduras in this game and all Honduras in the previous three matchups, the last one coming in the 2021 Gold Cup. Honduras outscoring Grenada, the Spice Boys, 15-1. Sent it in the middle, Charles heads it away. And a foul on Honduras. Elmar was trying to make a run. Pass never got to him, and Honduras once again takes over possession. Into the 30th minute, still looking for the first breakthrough tonight. And the longer this lingers on, you gotta wonder which side will crack first. Good ball. Strong touch, another big save by Belfon. Rebound slammed wide. And the Honduran fans in Tegucigalpa cannot believe this one is still scoreless. A great pass to set up. And the follow just wide. Race for it down the left touch line and a foul call. Naylor Nunez went down courtesy of Darius Johnson. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. Packed house in Tegucigalpa for Honduras and Grenada. First time meeting up in Concacaf Nations League. This is onside. Honduras trying to score for the first time. And a good defensive play by Grenada to withstand the pressure at the moment. Edwin Rodriguez was the one wreaking havoc, and then he goes down, and a free kick coming from about 25. Rodriguez went down, and a chance off a set piece now for Honduras. Foul committed by Caden Harrick of Queens Park Rangers. Yvonne Barton with the call. And this feels like a big moment. A couple of big saves already for Jason Belfon. Does he have a potential third to keep this match scoreless? Palma stands over it. Palma takes. Palma! And it's put over the bar by Belfon and another corner. And Palma will head that direction to take the corner. Forced the keeper to make a save, but that's an error for Belfon. Instead of grabbing it and avoiding the corner, it gives Honduras another chance. Palma to take it. Leaves it short. Saw them do this earlier. Zapata, the service. And a missed opportunity for Honduras there. Throwing for Honduras. Ronaldo Nareda has been the manager for Honduras in each of the previous 3 contests against Grenada. He has led this team, and they have handled Grenada well in the past. Done a good job so far tonight, just missing that finish. That long ball is gobbled in by Belfon, and he has to pick it up, thanks to pressure by Anthony Lozano. Pressure certainly not helping, of course, Grenada at the moment. Not that they seem flustered, because they've withstood it to this point, but if not for their keeper, that could be a very different story. Johnson cut off. That's cleared away by the Hondurans. Now wanted a handball at midfield. They don't get it. Reset through the back for Honduras. Left for Zapata. Wanted it back from Palma, but he has to regroup. Flores. Run down the left side. Palma. Towards the middle. Palma tried to squeeze it through and couldn't. Zapata on it again. Flores. And that touch not good, and it's turned over. That was last touched by Alexander Lopez for Honduras, but they get it right back. 36th minute from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Feels like Honduras has had the ball the majority of this half. It's because they have. Nobody home on that service in. Grenada can clear it away. Chance for a counter. Berkeley Agapong gives off to Charles. Now Etienne back for Charles in the middle. Hounded from behind, and he turns it over. Is this the moment for Honduras? Down the left side, Palma. Palma gets shoved down. No call. Goal kick. Ivan Barton confident in his call as Palma went down. Courtesy of Benjamin Etienne. Let's check one more time. Wow. Little surprised that was let go. Belfon sends it deep over everybody's head. And a throw in for Honduras. Reinaldo Rueda, manager for the Honduran side, has to like his team's performance in this half. Although again, while they played well and dictated everything so far, they've yet to have that breakthrough. Flores, the crowd eager with anticipation. Give and go. Kept in, the cross, back post, over the head of Palma. Ashley Charles of Weldstone FC slows it down. Turned over again, advantageous spot for Honduras. Long range, and did that take a deflection or did it just go straight out off of Lozano? He's saying, my bad, putting his hand to his chest. See that run from the previous sequence. That's a great ball, and Palma just couldn't get his head quite on it. And it is a goal kick. After the air and shot from Lozano. Stepping in front of that, Josh Gabriel, still with it, into the middle for Abraham. He's dispossessed. Honduras, Palma, left side. Palma takes a shot, another big save, another corner coming. Jason Belfon have a half. Luis Palma with a good try. And it results in yet another corner for the Hondurans. They've been testing Belfon all half long, and he has made some spectacular stops. This will be an outswinger. Here it comes. It's low and it's headed away by Grenada. Nicely done by Michael Gaines. It's a throw in for the Hondurans. Edwin Rodriguez will take it. Take a look at the shots so far in this first half. 8-3 in favor of Honduras. Some space to operate. From long range, rises high. They're really trying to test it now. Luis Vega getting confident. He and Ricky Zapata, teammates for FC Motagua. Excellent crowd, great atmosphere in Tegucigalpa. Turned into a very nice night as well. Concacaf Nations League A Group B competition. First time ever these two countries meeting up in this tournament. Total domination by Honduras in the previous 3 meetings, 2 of them coming in the Gold Cup. Rodriguez, good ball, but can't catch up to it, and it rolls over for a goal kick. Good run again by Maylor Nunez. Into the 42nd minute. Pressure here. Handled well by Gabriel, and then it goes over the touchline for a throw-in. Zapata. way down. Grenada now threatening, but Zapata cuts that pass off and starts it the other way. One draw for Grenada, their first match. 1-0 defeat for Honduras against Jamaica in their first contest. Grenada first matchup with Suriname, who fell to Cuba today 1-0. Jamaica and Haiti played to a 2-2 draw today. Back to the outside. The cross. Back post. Palma waiting on it. Palma at the edge of the box. Zapata resets. Rodriguez. Finding space. Rodriguez to the outside. Here's the cross, back towards the middle! And no foul called. Crowd wanted it, won't get it. And now the two number 20s, Berkeley Agapong and Davy Flores battle for it. Kept alive momentarily by Honduras. And they do. Williams went down. Here's the run down the right side. Rodriguez cuts back towards the middle, but he was cut off by Gans. Crowd wanted another handball, they don't get it. And Grenada survives that. Deep ball down the left side. Carlton Belmar battling with Maldonado. And Maldonado wins it. Nice round of applause from those in attendance. And there are quite a bit of them. Lozano trying to avoid contact, rolls all the way in on Belfon, shielded off. More space for Honduras before the half. Down towards the goal line, flipped into the middle, still alive. It takes a deflection and a corner coming after the shot by Alexander Lopez. 1 minute of added time in this first half. So this likely could be the final sequence of this first half. Luis Palma will take the outswinger. The service in, near post, header, sitting there, and another big save! Jason Belfon is unconscious in this first half. What a performance so far. And Honduras can't believe it. Denny Maldonado was right there with the chance. Wow, what a save. There have been a handful of those in this first half. Paradise FC International's own Jason Belfon coming up huge. But another corner, not out of the woods yet. It's low, it's short. Bicycle kick! Oh my goodness! Oh my! Brilliance from Edwin Rodriguez! You won't see many better than that! Wow! One more look. Oh, are you serious? Oh my goodness. I mean, you can't even analyze that. You just have to admire it. Wow. That's one of the best goals you'll ever see. And that brings us to the end of the first half. How about that for a final sequence of the first 45? Are you serious, Edwin Rodriguez? After a half of so much quality from Honduras, it's that moment of brilliance that gives Honduras its first goal of the 2023 Concacaf Nations League and the lead tonight going into halftime. The smiles. Underway in half number 2, 1-0 Honduras leads Grenada in this Concacaf Nations League A Group B matchup. Josh Appel with you. A moment of brilliance in the first half in added time by Edwin Rodriguez. A highlight reel bicycle kick goal as we got going in half number 2. A couple of substitutions, one for each side to get you before the second half gets moving. Jermaine Francis replaces Stefan Abraham for Grenada, and Joseph Rosales of Minnesota United FC replaces Ricky Zapata, who was quite busy in the first half. Other than that, no changes. 1-0 to Honduras, looking for their first 3 points here in their home country, in front of their home fans in Tegucigalpa. Good ball over the top. Settle down in the corner. Back heel flip, not enough pace. And Grenada on the move the other way, but it's turned right back over. Out for a throw-in. Oh, they did call a foul there. We might get a card. Card issued to Jacob Berkeley Agapong, the captain for Grenada. That's an easy yellow. Flores, the one who went down. That man right there, Jason Belfon. Belfon's been so good in goal tonight. No stopping that bicycle kick goal at the end of the half, though. Honduras dominated the first 45. We'll see if Grenada can push back here in half number 2. Down the far side. Here comes Honduras. Looking to add on. They had plenty of chances in the first half. This rolls all the way in to Belfon, who is very, very busy. And if not for him, this one might already have been out of reach. Honduras has never lost to Grenada in their 3 previous meetings. 2 of them coming in the Gold Cup, most recently in 2021, a 4-0 victory for the Hondurans. Throw-in coming for Honduras. It's hard to imagine what it'll take for Grenada to be able to produce the equalizer They've been on their heels the majority, if not all of this match. Haven't been able to string together really any kind of buildups. Salas. To the edge of the 18, a little give and go. Here's a chance, and it deflects in. Honduras won't have to wait long in this second half to extend their lead. It's the captain, Anthony Lozano. And the fans here in Tegucigalpa, they love it. A great bounce back performance so far from Honduras after a 1-0 defeat to Jamaica. That deflected right to Lozano. It took a deflection. And that might be the nail in the coffin, despite the fact that there are 40 minutes left in this game. And the only reason I say that is because Grenada's been on their heels the entire match. And we said it in the first half. Weren't sure how long they'd be able to stay back like this and withstand all this pressure. Jason Belfon only has so many big saves in him. And Lozano extends the lead in the 51st. This has been all Honduras tonight in every facet. Whistle, and we're going the other way with Grenada. And an unforced error there that kind of night. It rolls over Macalgans. And that's offside. Yeah, clear offside. Nunez was way past before that touch. Down the left side. Held up and played well defensively. And Grenada with some space to counter. Can Grenada break through and cut this lead in half? That's not going to do it. Cut off by Luis Vega. But he turns it over, only to have it won back by Nunez. Charles in the middle. Tried to work it back and had it taken away by Flores. And then a foul the other way. Run down the right side. Flip back into the middle, cleared away at the moment. Is this another chance for Honduras? And again, Belfon, sprawled out on his back with his right hand, keeps this 2-0. They might not win, but Belfon might be the player of the match. Into the middle. Chance, and it whistles wide. Honduras says it was deflected, and it was. That came off the foot of Alexander Lopez, and it's a corner coming. Here's that run from just moments ago. Nunez flipping it into the middle, and Lozano almost had his second. If not for another excellent save by Jason Belfon. Palma to take the corner. This is how they scored the first goal. Leaving out a huge detail there. It was a bicycle kick goal on a volley to himself by Edwin Rodriguez off the corner. Throw-in for Honduras. The all-time goals for, goals against. Now in this fourth meeting between these two sides all time. 17-1 in favor of Honduras. Grenada, give them credit. They hung in there for the first 45 plus. Then a sheer moment of brilliance by Edwin Rodriguez at the end of the half in added time. Flipped this game, pun intended, on its head. Rosales tried to chase it down to keep it in, and they'll say that he did. Good effort. Certainly appreciated by the home Honduran fans. Onside is Lozano. Back to the near side, coming to get it, Nunez. Nunez on the overlap. Low cross, deflects, and Belfon out to get it. First ever meeting in Concacaf Nations League action between these two countries. Grenada has drawn 1-1 with Suriname. Honduras has dropped 1-0 to Jamaica so far in this tournament. If this score holds, Honduras takes a massive 3 points. And it would take some kind of miracle, just given what we've seen through the first 58 minutes. Grenada has not been able to put anything together. Honduras essentially has been able to do whatever they want as Nunez builds it up again. The fans here love it, doing the wave, hoping for more. They can get on their feet about. Low cross, cleared away at the moment, and a throw-in. Palma. Flores. Another chance, that was onside, off the rebound, still sitting there. Honduras looking for three, and a point to the spot, a penalty incoming. Ivan Barton emphatic. Alvarez went down. And a chance for the H to extend the advantage. And it will be Luis Palma to take it. You've got a feel for Jason Belfon. What a performance here tonight, but he's been left in some very precarious situations. As you see the foul committed by Gans. He probably wishes he was Gans, because that now results in a penalty. Luis Palma takes a deep breath. He's played a fantastic match. And here he is trying to make it 3-0. And he finishes with a calm swagger. 3-0 to Honduras, an hour in. This is turning into a laugher pretty quickly. Here's the foul one more time. Pretty clear and obvious. And Palma had Belfon guessing, leaning every which way before picking that right corner and likely salting this one away. What a performance tonight by Reynaldo Rueda's Honduran side. Rodriguez, Lozano, and Palma, the 3 goal scorers. Dion Phillip getting ready to sub in for Grenada. Lopez trying to fit it through but couldn't. And he resets. There you see the scoring recap. Rodriguez on the sweet, sweet bicycle kick off the corner at the end of the first half. Lozano. And then Palma. 3 goals. Separated by about 12 minutes of game action. Nunez making a run, wins the battle, but it rolls over the goal line for a goal kick. So here is the substitution. Dion Phillip of Queens Park Rangers will replace Trevon Williams, his teammate with QPR. Rare time spent on the Honduran end. And just like that, dispossessed, but a foul as Jermaine Francis went down. He got away with a handball right before that, but a free kick is coming for Grenada. Definitely a foul. Nunez committed the infraction. And now a chance for Grenada to get on the board. Darius Johnson to take the free kick. Edric Menjivar, I haven't even said his name much in this match because he's been not so busy. Maybe tested here. Towards the back post. Punched out. Well done by Menjivar. far side, but taken right back by Honduras. And there has just not been anything strung together by Grenada. But this could be another chance. And it's 4! Edwin Rodriguez with a brace. And the H running away here in Tegucigalpa. Three goals in the second half. 3 goals separated by less than 20 game minutes. 4, excuse me. And it's Rodriguez who has the brace. Look at all the space he has. Runs it down, sets himself up, and unleashes. No chance for Jason Belfon. Credit to Grenada for hanging with Honduras the entire first half, but it is proving to just be too much. They have been on their heels the entire night, and the floodgates have opened. Edwin Rodriguez in the 65th. 4-0. So likely a massive 3 points for Honduras tonight after falling to Jamaica 1-0 in their first Concacaf Nations League game. Grenada will likely remain with 1 point. And a dominant effort tonight by Honduras. And there's still about 23.5 minutes left. Honduras wants more. They're not taking their foot off the gas yet, as that sails wide. Again, this is the 4th all-time meeting between these two countries. First one in Nations League. The other 3 matches have gone Honduras' way. By a total score of 15-1. You can make it 19-1. And it's to no fault of that man, Jason Belfon. He's given it everything he's had, but he has been under constant duress all night. Alvarez for Nunez, and for Alvarez. It's Rodriguez again. Rodriguez, he might want a hat trick, and he might get it. Not in this sequence. So he has it back on his foot now. Nunez making a run. Sends it high over the bar, tried to go for another highlight reel strike, but unsuccessful in that attempt. Take one more look. Good pass, good run, onside, had a window, but sailed it over the bar. Brian Acosta of Portland Timbers, David Ruiz of Inter Miami, getting ready to sub in for Honduras. And wait till you hear the ovation that's coming in just a moment for Edwin Rodriguez. Hearing that he's likely to be subbed out in a moment. He has been the man of the match to this point for Honduras. Make sure you turn that volume up on your TV, tablet, whatever you're watching us on. Although even if you have the volume down, you might still hear the roar of this crowd when Rodriguez exits. Phone aggressive. And here comes the subs. Alvarez off first in favor of Brian Acosta. And there you see Ruiz coming in for Rodriguez. You can just hear the appreciation that these Honduran fans have for Edwin Rodriguez and the performance he put in tonight. And now David Ruiz from Inter Miami, along with Brian Acosta, enter for Honduras. Run down the left side. Put on the brakes and regroup. Turned over at midfield. Can Grenada turn it into something? The answer is no. Lively crowd all night. Honduras on the move again. Acosta with his first touch. And a throw-in coming for Grenada. Talked about the dominance tonight by Honduras. 3 goals in the second half, but look at the shot attempts. 21-3. 7 times as many shot attempts for Honduras than Grenada. And I don't think Grenada has any in this second half. Shots were 13-3 at halftime, 6-2 in terms of on target. Grenada still giving full effort. Jermaine Francis finds Darius Johnson in the middle. Johnson back for Francis. Francis wanted to send it in. Instead regroups back. Dion Phillip gets it back from Charles. Phillip, and his pass intercepted and taken away. It's almost like Grenada just doesn't know what to do when they get into that final third. They haven't gotten there very many times tonight, but when they do, they've been very unsuccessful in building anything up. Down the left side. No foul. Play continues. Low cross deflected out, and it'll be a corner. Edwin Rodriguez scored in the 47th minute. A bicycle kick goal, 1-0 to Honduras. And then it was Lozano in the 51st to make it 2-0. Luis Palma scored on a penalty to make it 3-0 in the 60th. And then Rodriguez notched a brace in the 65th to make it 4-0 before subbing out of the match. See this foul one more time. Ruiz went down courtesy of Darius Johnson, but they call the foul on Ruiz. Well, Honduras came in with 3 points on their mind after a 1-0 defeat to Jamaica in their opener. Safe to say, the goal in mind will be a goal achieved in 15 minutes or so. Getting set to have some more substitutions for both sides. You got a feel for Jason Belfon and the effort that he's put in tonight. He gave it everything he had. Now they will allow the subs in. Daniel Carter will replace the captain, Anthony Lozano, who scored one of the 4 goals tonight. And the ovation for the captain. And for Grenada, Raheem Griffith and Sadrell Lewis come on for Benjamin Etienne and Carlton Belmar. Lewis scored the goal in the 1-1 draw with Suriname. Honduras threatening again. Good defensive work. Still giving the effort there, Grenada. You have to give them credit. And it's the captain, Agapong, who's still going full effort. '80th minute in Tegucigalpa. Palma trying to chase it down, and it goes over the touchline courtesy of Raheem Griffith. Look at all the fans up against the fence. loving their team's performance here tonight. They've certainly had a lot to cheer about. Carter leaves it back. Flores in the middle. His pass errant and intercepted. Delphone aggressive, almost a near collision. Everybody's okay though. Solid run by David Ruiz. Almost still out there battling. Some space again for Honduras, leading 4-0 in the final minutes. Honduras full domination tonight. They have another one in net. They may be content to just kind of drain out the clock the rest of the way. Who can blame them? On the left side. One more substitution for Honduras. Alexander Lopez, strong match from the midfielder, gives way to Ivan Lopez. Honduras is going to move to a perfect 4-0 against Grenada all time. Extend that goals for, goals against to 19-1 unless they add on here in the final minutes. Lopez for Carter. 85 minutes in the books. Out in front, just eluded the head of Daniel Carter. Good ball and a good idea, just without the finish. Take one more look. Just out of his reach. Grenada trying to find a positive here late. Cedral Lewis, his cross deflected out. Carter reverses sides. Long range shot, right on at Belfon. Salas into the middle for Ruiz. Again, you figure that Honduras will be content to just run this clock out. They love to preserve the clean sheet. They played a good defensive game against Jamaica, only conceding the one goal. Carter trying to make it 5-0. Winding down. Ruiz, top of the 18, takes it back, weaving through, goes down. No foul. I don't think they're going to get the benefit of the doubt up 4-0 this late. To the outside. And a whistle. that look one more time. Luis wanted it, didn't get it. Disappointing night for Grenada. They hung in there as long as they could, but Honduras eventually just proved to be too much. We'll see how much added time we get here at the end. And that is the final whistle. Who needs added time? 4-0, Honduras defeats Grenada, improving to 1-1 in the Concacaf Nations League. Grenada, despite the best efforts of their keeper, Jason Belfon, they fall short in front of a raucous crowd in Tegucigalpa. An excellent brace from Edwin Rodriguez, starting with his bicycle kick goal in stoppage time of the first half. Anthony Lozano, the captain, making it 2-0. Luis Palma on a penalty for the third. And then Rodriguez completes the brace in the 65th. A clean sheet for Adric Menjivar. And unfortunately for Jason Belfon, Grenada falls short to Honduras 4-0. For our entire Concacaf Nations League crew, this is Josh Chappelle saying so long from Tegucigalpa. Once again, your final score, Honduras 4, Grenada 0. We'll talk to you next time.